Hey guys, welcome back. This week we are talking about bottom surgery and if we want it or not, and talk a little bit about the procedures, and what they're all about. There are three main types of bottom surgery. First of all, also, a lot of guys did a cool trigger warning to people who are squeamish about surgery or about, certain names of the genital area, so if you are like that, you can skip forward to my thoughts about it, which is going to be more towards the end of the video. Sorry, I just got back from school and I'm tired and I can barely talk, and also this video is going to be kind of short because I have to go to work. I cannot speak today, I'm sorry. I have to go to work really soon. Anyways, back to the topic. There are three main types. There is the metoidioplasty, and I'm sorry about pronunciation. As you can tell, I can't hardly talk today anyways, so it's gonna suck. But yeah, that is when the clitoris is freed from the tissue and brought forward. Normally when a trans man or a trans masculine person has been on testosterone, their clitoris is elongated and longer, so they just take from that and they go ahead and free the clitoris and move it forward to where it looks more like a natural penis. Also, they can do a scrotoplasty, which they implant testicles into the labia majora. And the pros and cons with this surgery is, okay, sorry, I'm feeling like I'm sick. Pros and cons is, it doesn't take away from your, erotic pleasure, any sexual sensation, because it just freed the skin, but it didn't, unless there's nerve damage from the surgery. But most of the time it's, you still can have a erection, unassisted. The cons is it's relatively small. It's just not that much to work with. Then we have the Centurion, God, I'm so sorry. And it's where the round ligaments are freed from the labia majora, and they are brought together and form around the clitoris into a shaft, which looks to resemble a penis. Pros and cons are kind of like the same for the metoidoplasty. It's small, but then again you can still have a unassisted erection and it still feels good. Then we have the phalloplasty, which excuse me, that's when they take skin around your forearm, your thighs, or your back abdominal regions. I don't feel good, guys. And with that, they take that skin and they skin graft it around the clitoris and like this hollow tube thing, and sometimes they'll elongate your urethra and pull it through so you can pee out of it. Sometimes they close your vaginal opening. Every surgeon is different. Every surgical procedure with that one's going to be different, and also depends on what you want. The pros and cons with that is there's a lot more cons than pros. Pros is it's big, it will pass in the locker room, for a pretty sturdy hunk of meat. But then again, there is a big risk of loss of nerves and nerve damage. It can take away from your erotic pleasure completely, or a lot. And also it runs a big risk for infections. The skin graft's not taking, just a lot of kind of scary things. So those are the three main ones. I also found this cool site that can give you a lot of information, so I'll put it in the link below. Also, the guys have made all of them have made good videos so far, and Jewel has a very good informational video too. But for me personally, how I feel about top surgery is I want it, but I don't want any of these. I've done my research, and I feel like there's a long way to come from where we're at with bottom surgery, at least for female to male. Male to female's bottom surgery has progressed magnificently, and it's amazing the perfect vagina they can get. But with us, it's just been a harder process because we have a lot more to add on. Also, I'm not in that place in my life where I'd make that decision to get it. I haven't started testosterone. I haven't, had top surgery yet. So that's a decision along the road that if I feel like the procedure is worth it, and I feel like I feel like I need it, maybe I'll go along with it, but there's a lot of factors that go with that, like my health care, the money, it's expensive, somebody being there, the recovery time is really long. There's a lot of just factors with it that, will have to come later down the road. But at this point, I do have bottom dysphoria, but, it's to the point where I can manage it. Also, I don't want to lose my sexual pleasure. Who wants to lose that? Who wants to run any risks of not being able to get it on, and feel good? I don't. But yeah, guys, I just feel like that's a step for me later on in life. And yeah, I thought this video was going to be short, but there's a lot of information, so excuse me. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the week, and, contact me if you need anything. Contact our Tumblr, oh my god. If you have any topic questions or questions in general, watch the other guys' videos. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go get some sleep.